Vicki, you wouldn't read this one. Would you mind reading this one? We read this last year, but we've got a lot of new people up here, different people that weren't here last year. So let's just, in case some people don't know the history up here, Vicki's going to read through the history again. And then we've got some new stories this year.
Okay. I'll probably cry anyway. It doesn't take much to keep me going. This is the history of the Fairview United Methodist Church. In the late 1800s, Reverend Stephen L. Porter and his brother Reverend John C. Porter began holding church services at a brush arbor on top of the hill near Steve Porter's home. February 11, 1887, Steve and Emily Porter deeded the land for the new church building to become known as Fairview Methodist Church. People came from miles, on horseback, wagons, and by foot. Soon the small church wouldn't accommodate the crowd. A larger church building was built on the site directly in front of the small church building. During this time, a funeral was conducted. The new larger building was being built so close to the older small church that the casket had to be carried in the window of the smaller church. Reverend Cecil and Reverend Charles Van Sant were two of the circuit-riding preachers who were pastors at Fairview. The church was built far from the main highway on top of a hill, making access difficult, especially in the winter months. In October 1944, under the pastorate of Reverend Charles Van Sant, W.A. Porter deeded the land and a new church building was constructed. Brother Van Sant was the pastor at Fairview for 13 years. W.A. Porter had a cornerstone set at the new church building in 1948. On the cornerstone are the years the old church was in existence, 1887 to 1944. The original weatherboard strips were replaced with gray siding by W.A. Porter. Under the pastorate of Brother Jack Ellis, Sam Thompson added new steps and a front porch. In the fall of 1991, the steps were redone and a wooden cross hung over the front porch and the church name neatly stenciled on the front porch. In recent years, the outside was re-sided with white vinyl siding. Since the church's beginning in 1887, a homecoming has been held every year at Fairview United Methodist Church on the second Sunday of September. This includes a dinner on the grounds, special music, and a gathering of many friends, neighbors, and family members. The people of Fairview United Methodist Church are proud of their heritage and of their church. Their fellowship is a warm and caring one. Their desire is to serve the Lord from day to day in whatever He calls them to do. You made it.
You made it without crying.
Good job.
Vicki's real emotional today.
Hormones.